Here's a tough truth. Your next customer is judging you right now. And it's not from your reviews, although they might be. It's most likely from your photos and your videos. If your Google profile or website still show stock images or one blurry photo from 5 years ago, you're basically telling clients, we don't care enough to show our work. Hi, I'm Amber Hoffman, founder of the FS Agency and the Blueprint to Business, where we help home services business owners drive more leads. And today we're going to talk about how to master job site photos and videos to instantly boost your credibility and help you close more high value clients without spending a dime on ads. So I'll never forget one of our first months after opening our window covering company. We had maybe, 10 installs under our belt. And we were still trying to figure it all out, from scheduling to pricing and setting our margins. I mean, even just trying to not lose the measuring tape in our van. But then one day, a homeowner told us, honestly, we booked you because your photos looked real. They said every other company we considered had stock images. They looked like they came out of a catalog. Yours looked like an actual Boulder home. And that was an aha moment for us. People don't always want perfection, they want proof. When someone sees a job site photo, the natural light, the real window frames, the background clutter, even feels more authentic than that perfect look from a catalog or a stock image. And that authenticity builds trust faster than any advertising ever could. And I know we have a little bit of a head start. We've spent over a decade in content and SEO and photography, and we've built websites. And yes, we were influencers, but we're not professional photographers. We just learned these skills over time. So there are three types of photos that every local home services business needs to have. And we have learned this over time from capturing our own job site photos and looking at competitors online. But let's walk through what these three are, and I'll show you how each one plays a different role in telling your story and driving your marketing to give you more leads. First, before and after photos. These are your bread and butter. They show transformation, skill, attention to detail, white glove service, and all of that in a single swipe. For our company, we have a rule. No job gets marked complete until we have a good before and after set. We had a client in Lafayette, Colorado, where we replaced outdated horizontal blinds with soft motorized roller shades. The before photos had harsh glare, crooked slats. The after was clean, modern, and sunlight diffused the room perfectly. That post alone got over 1,000 views on Google, not because it was fancy, but because it told a visual story. Second type of photo, in progress photos. And these are gold for building trust. They show craftsmanship, care, and that you're a real team doing real work in your area. For example, when Eric was installing some outdoor shades with our installer on a Boulder patio, he snapped a few mid-install shots in video. The ladder, the drill, all of that. And we posted one of these photos on our Google business profile with an update caption that simply read, outdoor shade install in North Boulder, just in time for patio season. And just after that, someone reached out to us and said, I saw that patio photo. Can you do ours before summer starts? And that's how fast photos and videos can convert and drive more leads to your business. We had one lead before the summer who was actually in marketing. And when I asked him that question, how did you hear about us? He said he knew how important that question was because he was a marketing professional. He said he Googled outdoor shades in Boulder and found us first under sponsored ads. But what was key is he said, your photos were similar to the project I had in mind for my backyard. And that feedback was golden. The third type of photo, team and brand lifestyle photos and videos. These make your business more human and more local. We love capturing our installers with clients or our wrapped van parked in a recognizable neighborhood. or even Katie walking a customer through fabric samples. We actually had our business partner at the FS agency take photos of us on a mock window covering consultation in her home with her husband and even her dog. We use these photos all the time because they show me, the business owner, and a dog, and dogs are huge in Colorado, and it looks like we're with a real customer. I would love to get more real customer consultation images, but it is a challenge because you are in people's home and I'm always cognizant of their privacy. So if you do have to mock stuff up like this, try to make it as local and as authentic as you possibly can. Because in the end, people do business with people, not logos. And to be fair in Colorado, they love their dogs, which is why I'm happy to have lots of images with our business partner's dog in them. Our profile images on our websites don't have a fake backdrop or a boring office space. They have Colorado scenery in the background to show that we're local. We share photos to our social media, but more important to our GBP from local community events like street fairs, parades, even a chili festival. We take photos and videos of our van in recognizable local areas. We even drove our van through Rocky Mountain National Park after an install in the mountains to get photos and videos of our van looking very Colorado. And this is super important if you're part of a franchise, especially one that has a nationwide reputation, because you want to show that you're local. But it's equally important to independent business owners to demonstrate that you are part of the community. So, how do you capture photos that actually work? You don't need fancy equipment. Honestly, 99% of our photos and videos are just taken from a mobile phone. But there is a formula that you can use to make them look more professional: lighting. Natural light beats a flash every time. Open the window coverings, turn off overhead lighting, and shoot during daylight where possible. Also, watch out for that background glare that can be coming in from windows. Angles. Take wide shots from doorway and then close ups of key details. Consistency. Try to use the same perspective on before and after shots so that the transformation is clear. Not always an easy thing to do. Clean the frame. Move tools, cords, or trash out of the shot. A 15-second cleanup can be a key thing that turns an okay photo into a great one. And most important, only take photos with a clean lens. Wipe your camera clean before every single image is snapped. Then, where do you want to use all of these images? Once you start capturing all of this great content, the next question is, where do you actually use them to drive more leads? Here's the full list of where our photos and videos work the hardest. Google Business Profile, you're probably sick of hearing me say it, but try to upload 3 to 5 new images or videos each week. This alone can signal to Google that you're active and help get you into that coveted map pack. Next is social media, a little obvious. And although I do believe that Google Business Profile is more important than social media is still key for sharing those videos and those images. Short captions are even best, before and after of whatever your service is and whatever your geography is. You don't have to write a long novel for every image that you share. When you do share videos, though, be sure to edit them ahead of time and remove out any background noise. Just edit them and turn off that sound so that you're not capturing unnecessary noise in the background. Next, website galleries or blogs. You can organize by project type or city in order to boost your local SEO. Next, use them with proposals or follow ups. Adding actual project photos can increase your close rates by up to 20%. Newsletters. Show off recent transformations as a project of the month, whether this is a B2B or B2C newsletter. We run B2C newsletters for some clients, but have found even more success doing B2B, sending out a newsletter to all of our referral partners in the area and then showing them some of the projects that we've done that could be similar to their clients' projects. And then last, on your phone, I have a window covering album on my phone to be able to show potential clients and referral partners what type of work that we've done that is similar to their project. If you take away one thing from this video, it's this: make photo capture a habit, not an afterthought. With our company, every team member has a shared album labeled by the client name. We upload job photos before the van even leaves the site whenever possible. And that simple system feeds our marketing all year long. So instead of scrambling for content, we always have new visuals for our Google posts. Our content creator has a steady stream of before and after images and videos that she can use to create content for our social media channels, our YouTube channel, and even our GBP. The goal here isn't perfection, it's just consistency. And in this case, your photos are your credibility. It's super important for marketing, but it's also super important to protect your business so that you don't have clients coming back later on saying that you did something that you didn't or didn't do something that you were supposed to. So there is a liability and a business protection element here, but really what I want to drive home is the marketing aspect of this, of how to use these photos and images to drive more leads to your business. These photos and images show your skill, your reliability, and your pride in your work long before you ever even meet the client. So start snapping photos, taking some videos, and start uploading, and watch how quickly your next job starts from homeowners who say, I saw your photos on Google. So I'm Amber from the Blueprint to Business, and hit subscribe and share in the comments below. We want to hear what your tips are of how you can manage all of your images and all of your videos to help your business drive more leads.